In an age lost to time, when the sun burned red in a sky of smoke, and the earth trembled under the boots of barbarian hordes, there came a call from across the great seas, a cry for salvation. The lands of Urtanak had fallen into ruin. Once a realm of peace and plenty, it was now ravaged by warlords and blood cults, their banners soaked in the blood of innocents. Dark fires rose from burning temples. The people, weary and broken, knelt not in prayer, but in desperation. From the high walls of the White Bastion, far to the west, the voice of the Lord spoke to the Council of 13. Send me a champion. Send me one forged not by peace, but by battle, scarred, unyielding, chosen. And so, upon the wind, the name echoed. Trump. Not a king, not a god, but a man of fire. A warrior president whose name struck fear in tyrants and hope in the hearts of the faithful. With armor engraved with the eagle sigil of the West and a golden blade known as Veritas, Trump crossed the black oceans astride his warhorse, Liberty, eyes fixed on the burning lands of Urtanak. For many moons he fought, driving back the savage tribes of the Black Peaks, laying waste to the blood priests of Urgath, and freeing the women and children enslaved by the axemen of Grothmar. Wherever he rode, the earth trembled and the heavens thundered. His enemies called him the flame that walks. His allies called him savior. Among these so-called allies was King Begetter of Arendelle, ruler of a cold and silver-clad kingdom at the edge of the Frostlands. Begetter bent the knee before Trump, offering alliance, soldiers, and shelter. But treachery grows where honor sleeps. One twilight eve, as the president knelt in prayer beneath the banner of light, Begetter approached, clad in fine robes, his voice heavy with honeyed lies. Then, with no warning, he drew a dagger etched with runes of old betrayal and plunged it deep into Trump's back. Steel met flesh. Blood spilled across the sacred stones. The president collapsed. The sky darkened. Thunder cracked. And then, silence. Suddenly, a great light erupted from the ground, enveloping Trump's body in a halo of gold and white. The air shimmered. Time seemed to stop. Then came a voice, ancient, vast, echoing from the heavens. You are the chosen of the Lord, forged in the fire of 1,000 battles, brought into this world to carry the light into darkness. You shall not fall this day. The wound closed before the eyes of all. The blood dried. The blade clattered to the stone, melting in divine fire. Trump rose, eyes burning with holy flame. King Begetter, face pale with terror, turned and fled like a coward into the snow, pursued by shadows of his own making. His name would be struck from the records, his kingdom consumed by frost and shame. And the president? He mounted Liberty, his faithful steed, and turned east toward the blood-red sun rising over distant mountains. Behind him, crowds gathered in stunned reverence. Children wept. Warriors fell to their knees. He raised his sword high, and the winds whispered, "He rides not for glory, but for destiny." And so the story passed into legend. the tale of the man who could not be slain, who bore the light of the Lord into a dying world, and who would one day return when the night grew darkest. President Trump, the Lightbearer, the flame that walks, the last hope of men.